Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make a delicious picadillo con chile colorado. So if you're ready, let's get started. Alrighty guys, so here I already have all of my ingredients. As always, they will be listed in the description box. So with that being said, let's begin cooking. So we're going to begin by adding 8 New Mexico chile pods into our small saucepan. Make sure that you clean them. Along with that, we're going to add 1 chile ancho and 1 medium-sized roma tomato. Mine are too small, so I'm just going to be using 2. We're going to be covering them with water. Set it on high heat and bring them to a boil. Okay, and as soon as our chiles and tomato come to a boil, we're going to turn it off and transfer it all to our blender cup. Okay, so now we can get ready to make our sauce. Okay, to a blender cup, we're also going to add 2 small garlic cloves, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, 1.5 teaspoons of oregano, and salt. I'm using 2 teaspoons. Along with that, we're also going to be adding 2 cups of water. Okay, so now we blend it to smooth. Alrighty, and just like that, we have our chile colorado. So now we can get ready to make our picadillo. Okay, to my pan over medium heat, I'm going to be adding my 2 pounds of lean ground beef. Just going to break it down and allow it to cook for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, we're going to add 3 small diced potatoes. We're going to season with 2 teaspoons of garlic salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and salt. I'm using half a teaspoon. Now we're just going to mix it all together and allow this to cook for another 5 minutes. Okay, and after 5 minutes, if your meat let out any grease, go ahead and remove it. But now we're going to add our chile colorado. Strain your sauce if you need to. I'm going to be adding a little water to my blender cup just so I can get the rest of it. Mix it. We're going to allow it to come to a simmer. Okay, and once the picadillo comes to a full simmer, taste it for salt and see if you need to adjust it. For me, this is perfect. So now we're just going to add our 2 bay leaves. Reduce the heat to the lowest setting. Cover it and allow it to cook for 10 minutes or until the potatoes are nice and tender. Okay, and while our picadillo is cooking, we can make some flour tortillas. So to a bowl, we're going to be adding 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, salt. I'm using 1 teaspoon. Going to mix it together with our clean hand. And to that, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of shortening. Now just crumble it. So mix it together with the flour until it begins to feel like sand. Okay, and once we have combined our shortening with our flour, this is what it should look like. So now slowly we're going to be adding 1.5 cups of warm water. Make sure you pour it slowly and mix it while you're doing that. Okay, and once we have hydrated our flour, this is what it's going to look like, and it's going to feel a little sticky. But now we're just going to be kneading for 5 minutes until this gets nice and soft. Okay, and after 5 minutes, our dough should be ready. So now we can get ready to divide it. So depending on how big you want your tortillas, and it depends on how big you're going to grab your ball of dough. I like to use my scale and to make sure that it weighs 95 grams. Okay, once we have it, we're going to place it in a piece of foil. And we just repeat the process until we no longer have any more dough to roll. Okay, and just make sure that you keep your ball of dough covered with plastic wrap. All right guys, so once we have divided our dough, we're going to allow it to rest for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, we can now get ready to roll them out. Okay, on a clean countertop, we're going to dust a little flour. Going to place our ball of dough, add a little flour as well. Now we're going to begin to roll it out, going back and forth, rotating and repeating the steps back and forth until we're able to see right through the dough. And make sure not to add too much flour, because otherwise your dough is going to dry out and you're going to end up with tostadas rather than tortillas. Alright, and once we have rolled out our dough, now we can get ready to cook it. Okay, and make sure that you have your comal preheating over medium heat. And once hot, we're just going to place our dough. Okay, and I'm just going to allow it to blister. Okay, and once it blisters, we're going to flip it over. Cook the other side for about 30 seconds or just until it puffs. Okay, and after 30 seconds, our tortilla should be done. So we're going to remove it from the comal, place it in a kitchen towel. And we just repeat the process. Okay, and once we have our tortillas, now we can get ready to serve. Our picadillo is done. Of course, just make sure that you check the potatoes. They should be nice and soft. Ready guys? And once we're ready to serve, I like to serve it with a side of refried beans, but just like that, now we can get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that this right here is seriously one of my favorite dishes. It's super easy to make and you can get it done in within 30 minutes. Of course, you know, start the tortillas while the picadillo is cooking, because this right here with the fresh flour tortillas is just perfection. And the tortillas, they stay nice and soft. Look at that. So I am ready. Hope you are too. Give it a try. This is honestly the best. So cheers and enjoy. So simple, yet super delicious. The best. And this is not spicy. Of course, you can always make it more spicy by using chile de árbol. Or if you don't want it to be spicy at all, just use chile guajillo, but so good. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how to make some delicious ground beef picadillo with chile colorado. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you regret this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys keep part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys at my next video. Bye.